Spoštovano občinstvo, dragi ljubitelice in ljubitelji slovenskega nogometa, prav lep pozdrav še z komentatorskega mesta v Ljudskem vrtu. Čakamo seveda na pričetek zaostale tekme 29. kroga prve lige Telemach med Mariborom in Celjem. Še kako zanimiv štajerski derbi je pred nami. Maribor je v nedeljo dobil derbi v Stožicah, premagal je Olimpijo z 2:1 in se ji približal na 7 točk zaostanka, je v seriji 3 zaporednih zmag. Danes seveda zelo pomembna tekma za Maribor, ki upa na naslov, sanja v tem. Celjani so na 4. mestu in imajo seveda svojo računico, kar se tiče Evrope. Po drugi strani pa seveda nekako prioriteta pokana Lovorika, kajti kaj kmalu Celjane čaka finale s Koprom v Ljubljani. Ja, vemo seveda, da Celjani si radi privoščijo kar precej napak v obrambi. Dobra podaja Ivičiča, tu je še Odžo v sredino, priložnost za Maribor, pa potem Sudani in pričetek tekme, pričetek štajerskega derbija, zelo obetaven. Maribor nadaljuje z napadom. Odžo. Še vedno Odžo, ki je seveda po izobrazbi napadalec in gol! 1:0, Odžo je danes presenetil, pokazal svoje kvalitete, nekdanji član Maribora, ki je dosegel svoj prvi zadetek v slovenskem državnem prvenstvu prav na eni izmed ključnih tekem.
Na njegovo učinkovitost je Maribor kar dolgo čakal.
Ja.
Odličen nogometaš, lahko pokrije kar več položajev, se pravi vse 4 krilne. Krilni branilec, desno, levo, krilni napadalec.
Ja, vse pa je Odžo podredil nekako ekipi, kajti igra bolj v obrambi, seveda je po izobrazbi krilni napadalec. Poglejmo še enkrat, super akcija Odža, tole bo eden najlepših golov. Poglejmo še enkrat, ustrajal je in potem z natančnim strelom matiral Ricarda Silvo. Super zadetek 27-letnega Angleža. Poglejmo še iz drugega zornega kota.
Zelo lepo.
Natančno je meril, prekratek pa Ricardo Silva. 1:0 v 30. minuti. Albert Riera ima seveda, če tej postavi nekako ne bo šlo vse po načrtih, kar zaenkrat celjski ekipi ne gre v tem prvem delu tekme. Priložnost, da Sešlar je sprožil na koncu kot za Celjane. Maribor praktično brezhiben prvi polčas, kar se tiče obrambe. Vendarle pa je še 5 minut do konca. Rekik je dobil skok, Edmilson. Žoga je tam morda zadela Bradleya Mbonda v roko. In ja, pa sem nekako imel občutek, da je imel roki ob telesu Bradley Mbondo. Pokazal pa je seveda na belo piko. Poglejmo še enkrat. Ali bo zdaj izid izenačen? Sešlar, zanesljivo, mirno, atraktivno, Svet Sešlar. Vidi se, da ima res ogromno samozavesti glede na njegove predstave. 1:1 zdaj v Ljudskem vrtu. To je izid glede na to, kar smo videli, super ugoden za Celjane.
Ja. Maribor mora nadaljevati v tem ritmu, s to disciplino, kar jim je do sedaj ključne duele so vedno dobili. Sešar, fantastično.
Ja.
Fantastično.
Takole je tako imenovane Panenka. Pogumno na takšni tekmi ob zaostanku z 0:1. Kakšen gol Odža za vodstvo Maribora v prvem delu. Sudani, odličen sprejem Sudanija. Tete. Ponuja se Sudani se je takoj odločil za strel, to da bil pri tem nenatančen.
Boštjan Cesar, ker jaz imam občutek, da so vsi še kar energetsko
pri močeh, ja.
Ja, in tudi dobro igrajo. In tako Iličić, Sudani kot Tete.
Zdaj Svetlin in odlična obramba Žbeta Juga. Ostaja 1:1. Spet kombinirajo Celjani. Prucev s podajo, nevarna žoga, priložnost tam za Pukovnika in nova obramba Žbeta Juga. Tete pa ostaja v konici napada. Zdaj dva hitrejša nogometaša, recimo na krilnih položajih. Tu je Žiga Repas, odlična obramba Kolarja in na koncu kot za Maribor. Tole je bila imenitna priložnost. Bartok Elmas, Turek s podajo, priložnost, toda strel prek vrat. Lepa priložnost za Maribor je to bila. Bartok Elmas, odločno na žogo mladi Luka Kolar. Brez kakšnega prekrška, pa potem Tete. Neverjetno, kako močan strel ima Benjamin Tete. 90. minuta se že izteka v Ljudskem vrtu. Svetlin in brani Jug. Bartok Elmas. Podaja, Širvis je dobil skok, tu je priložnost, Komaromi! In ostaja 1-1.
Širvis, congratulations for the point. What would be your impression after the game?
Yeah, we are very disappointed. I think we was the only team who deserved to win today. We had too many chances, but yeah, we didn't score. So the result is 1-1. I think we deserve more today.
How did the team react to conceding a goal right before halftime? Because the players, or in football, we often like to emphasize how important it is not to concede before the break.
Yeah, okay, we concede. We need to keep going. I think they didn't create nothing in the first half. Only this penalty. We defend really good, but okay, it can happen. We just speak good in the dressing room and keep going. We just need to keep everything the same. We said, yeah, unfortunately we didn't win.
Throughout the game, you had quite a bit of space when building up your attacks. Was this something you were expecting, or were you surprised by their approach?
No, we did analysis. We know how they press, how they do, and I think today we did much better than we did 1 month ago when we played cup game.
Even though the winning streak is over, the hopes are still alive to win the championship.
Yeah, we still hope. We still do what we can the best game by game, and yeah, we will see.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Žan Karničnik, točka v vročem Ljudskem vrtu. Kako bi ocenili današnjo predstavo moštva?
Pa ja, ena, bom rekel, zanimiva tekma z obeh strani. Obe ekipi sta bili danes, tudi sam ritem tekme je bil na zelo visokem nivoju. Mislim, da nismo mi bili toliko dobri danes na žogi, kot smo ponavadi. To tudi mogoče v nas to prisilil Maribor, ker so nas tudi visoko stisnili, dobro stali. Ampak mislim, da je bilo veliko tranzicije, veliko dobrih akcij z enih in drugih strani, tako da na koncu ja moramo biti zadovoljni s točko.
Omenili ste fazo napada, jaz pa bi vas vprašal, kaj je bil po vašem mnenju razlog, da je Maribor tako pogosto prihajal v vaš prostor? Morda več, kot smo vajeni pri Celju.
Pa ja, vemo, da smo tu že čist pri koncu sezone, dejansko igramo celo sezono na 3 dni. Tudi noge so malenkost težje, kot so bile še mogoče pred nekaj tedni, ampak ja, nijamo izgovore, trebamo še stisniti te zadnje tekme, čaka naše finale pokala in ja, vsekakor bo, ampak to je naš posel, to moramo delati, čim prej regenerirati in nekako narediti analizo tekme, da bomo v naslednjih 2 tekmah boljši.
Žan, hvala in srečno. Gospod Boštjan Cesar, niz zmage končan, a vseeno ste proti Celju osvojili točko, ki vas še drži v igri za naslov.
Ja, zelo sem zadovoljen z tekmo. Čestitam Celju, kot sem že rekel, ki igra izvrsten nogomet, ampak danes smo v vseh pogledih nadigrali Celje in čestitam mojim fantom, ki so odigrali res odlično tekmo.
Je tudi vas morda nasprotnik nekoliko presenetil, ko vas ni tako visoko stisnil, ampak so vam nekako puščali prostor za izgradnjo napada?
Ne, zato ker oni tako napadajo z napadalcem, ki kroži od enega do drugega štoparja, ampak mi smo se dobro pripravili na to, tako da smo jih čisto eliminirali glede tega.
V drugem polčasu ste v 77 minuti opravili 2 menjavi, med drugim je iz igre odšel Sudani. Kako to, da ste ravno v času največje ofenzive iz igre povlekli enega najpomembnejših igralcev?
Dobro, moramo gledati v obeh fazah. Seveda, da Sudani je pomemben člen, ampak ko mogoče malo trbimo več v obrambi, sem dal nove moči, ker kjer je bilo potrebno.
Bi pa želel slišati še vaš komentar prvega zadetka, kjer se je s strelom izkazal še Jožo. Vajeni smo ga na levem bočnem položaju, tu pa so nekako v spredju prišle njegove vrline v vlogi desnega vingerja oziroma desnega krilnega napadalca.
Ja, zadnji čas se igra na levem bočnem branilcu, ampak prej je igral na vingerju, kar ste rekli, tako da mu je to poznano in sem zelo vesel, da je tudi on se uspisal v strelce.
Hvala in pa srečno v nadaljevanju.
Hvala tudi vam.
Gospod Riera, unlike in previous encounters, it seemed like your team didn't apply as much pressure on the opponent today as usual, as if you were leaving Maribor a lot of space to create attacks.
We were horrible today.
Excuse me?
We were horrible today. Horrible. And they know. First, that's why I like from my players, because they know when they're playing well or not. So today was by far, I would say probably the worst game that we did this season. Technically, from the players. And I think it was exactly the same day, all of them, because sometimes you can have one, you can have two, and then you can avoid it. And today was everyone at the same time. Accept it. Tomorrow they have a fantastic job, that it will be regeneration plus watching without pause, without any clay, without me. 45 minutes they will watch themselves. What they did today is to put them calm, to put them to watch, and this is nice also. A little bit critic, a little bit that they understand that in football you need to be aware every time. You cannot fly, and that's it. 1 point, we didn't lose in our worst game against Maribor, so just happy that we got 1 point in this day.
I would like to ask you, what is your take on Svit Sešlar's penalty? He scored from a Panenka. Since he made it, everyone is going to admire it, but what if he had missed?
I'm not involved on this with the players. They need to show their quality. They need to do what they have inside of them, the talent. And third quarter, the coaches were not on saying exactly what they have to do. The players on the last quarter. This is about their talent and their technique. He felt that moment like this, and well done.
You decided to substitute the goalkeeper. Was it due to an injury?
No, goalkeeper is also a player. So all the players, they can be substituted, and that's it. Simple.
And in fact, Kolar made a very important save in the 77th minute. He's really showing his qualities.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I'm changing some players, it's because I expect that they understand where is the point or the key, and when they come in, is to help the team, and Kolar was helping on the second half.
You only have 3 games left, 2 goals to reach. How does it feel?
Well, I was feeling that because we were in a good moment. Said today that, as I said, the key was that we were giving vitamins to one team, that they know that they had to wait for us. But when you lose 250 balls per game, it's impossible to play. We were giving vitamins, but okay, you don't need a big license, or you don't need to understand a lot football when the opponent. Or you don't need to be a coach, you just to prepare a team, just to send a long ball to your striker that is 2 meters. So a part of this, we were controlling the situation, but it's true that they have one player in front that is creating a lot of second balls, and it was the situation that I saw, corners from this situation, from second balls. But a part of this, we didn't have a problem on the game. It's true that they have some chances, but from this situation. And from us, as I said, in this horrible day, it was difficult to create a lot of chances. We could win also, and we could lose. And as I said, in general, I'm happy with this 1 point. And now 2 games, still living, three games, counting Koper and Naftan and Domjale. We still have 9 points to play. We will try to win, as always. But we have a very important final. This is 1 trophy, and this season we want to finish with 1 cup.
Gospod Riera, najlepša hvala in srečno.
Thanks.